it's Karen. Oh my gosh, happy 4th of July. I'm doing a live video today, not because it's the 4th of July, but I've been meaning to do this for about a week. And what I'm going to do in the next 50 days. Okay, so basically, I submitted to an art show that I didn't get into. The show was about making artwork on 6-inch by 6-inch canvases, and like so. And the show was called 50/50, and it was for making 50 of them. So starting last Tuesday from I guess June 27th for 50 days, the people who got in were making one art piece a day on these canvases. So, well, I kind of loved the idea. That sounded so fascinating and awesomeness, of course. So even though I didn't get accepted into this art show, I thought, how fun would it be for me to do it as well on my own? And it's been a while since I've done video lives or going live videos, or even did a pre-recorded. So I'm going to try to do, not try, well, yeah, I'm saying try because I'll explain that in a second. But I'm going to try to post one a day for the next 50 days. I really wanted to start it when they were starting it, but for some reason, and this is where the try comes in, because, you know, when you say try, you're not really doing, right? So I decided that I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get. I was so excited about this, by the way. And then for some reason, last week it got really busy at my day job, and so I never found the energy or the time to do it. And I wasn't getting mad at myself, but I wanted to have that energy. I don't want it to be forced, which is really funny because so I decided, okay, I'm going to start this on July 1st because then it'll be easier to count the 50 days. And then and I didn't even do it on July 1st. So I thought, okay, in the next 2 days, yesterday and today, I'm going to make a bunch and then post them on a starting. And then, of course, I did that, and I just felt so, I was struggling, and I was forcing myself to make these, and they weren't coming out right. And as soon as I surrendered to it and not felt forced, which is funny because surrendering to the truth is my theme for this month's Paint Your Essence. Anyway, so I surrendered to allowing myself to just paint and see what happens. So I did 4 so far. Actually, the 4th one is going to be this one. And I wanted to add, so I'm going to try to do that right now. I did the videos like in fast mode so that you don't have to sit there and watch me make them for like an hour or for how long it takes you, or takes me, sorry, because I don't want you to get bored. Anyway, I just like, my mind was all over the place to get started on this. And, art, in all the years that me doing art and making art and knowing that art, how it takes away the funk and the noise in my head and the stories that I tell myself, the more I let that go, the truth is I can make anything. So this was my first one. So I'll post a reel or video in a little bit right after I post all this. But this was my first one, and it's like really like, ugh, like it's like so not even like me, right? Okay, so then I made this, and this is like, this one yesterday I made, and I just did it with fingers, you'll see. And it turned out to be an abstract, and then this morning the paint was still wet, so I added the word play in there, and I actually kind of like it now. I don't know. So and then this was the third one. So I've done days 1 through 3 in my opinion, and like I said, I'll post those in a little bit. I guess they'll be like a reel, and hopefully I can post the original one. So I started this off in a marker, and hopefully I can do this. Can you see? My cord's in the way. But I, if I go live, so some of these I'm going to post live. Some of them I'm going to pre-record on the fast video, and then some of them I just might post because I don't have time to do it all. But so I found these drawings. I think I'm this girl and the hammock girl somewhat on Pinterest, and I kind of liked it. I thought, oh, that might be kind of fun. But again, to me, it's just like I'm like, this is so not me, and so it's just I have to surrender. I know I keep saying that word, but I do. I have to surrender and allow myself to just me make my peace, and not peace and as in PEACE and PIECE, and just have fun and not think about why I'm doing this or anything. I think it's just going to be a really cool experience for me. And as I said, I'm getting all these markers out. I haven't done this in it feels like in a long time. So part of the getting started, it just I just couldn't get started. I mean, just being truthful about all of that. But I just want to see where this takes me. I don't know, and it's just kind of fun. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It's obviously not in fast mode. I did start it by outlining the girl, and then let's see, will it blend? Is it still wet enough? These markers are so cool. I got them on Amazon, and they're acrylic markers, and they just I love because they blend, and so I'll probably bring these with me when I go on vacation, because it's just so easy to just play with these, Actually, I'm trying to think. So I know I don't have to talk the whole time, but here I am. I'm just going to add some lightness to that one. Okay, so I put a palm tree in here. I don't think I have too many browns, so I kind of put a tree, and it's weird to paint with these markers. I just not. To me, it's like almost like sketching, and I'm just not I'm not a sketcher or anything like that. So this is kind of interesting, that's for sure. Okay, let me see what else I can add. Let me see, maybe this will be a good color today. Oh yeah. Move that black up here. It's not. None of this is going to be perfect, and if you're wondering, if you can buy these, of course, I'm going to sell them. I'd be happy to sell them. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. sort of. I feel a little still like I'm not fully surrendering to this a little bit. Maybe because I am videotaping it. I don't know. But let's see. No, I should have left those alone. See, like I don't like what I just did there. Yeah. So what happened here? There we go. Here, I know. Well, here. Let me just. I guess it's okay. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's okay, Karen. See, just if I just allow myself to do what I need to do and not worry about what it looks like until the very end, chances are it's going to be fine and I won't really care. Or will I? See, I'm such a blender. I love blending. So okay, that's too dark because I want the dark. Let's see if the dark shows up. No, it doesn't. Okay, so what can I use? Oh, let me try this green. I'm gonna accent it a little bit. And then if I don't finish these on at one time and I end up doing it another day, and that's okay too. I need to trust myself more with these, and I don't know why. Again, I know I keep saying it. Not sure why this is such an issue, but what color hair should I give her? I don't know. I love these markers, but they're not giving me a lot of choice here. Okay, let's just, this is my color hair, so sort of, well, it's getting kind of gray, but or silvery. Maybe I need to highlight the hammock to be a different color. Let's just put this hammock in a different color, and then it will pop. The hair will pop. Yeah, I think that's better. Making this hammock a little bit, it's sort of a hammock, I guess. I wish there was a way I could fast mode it this way. I'm videotaping, but I didn't. I looked before I got online to see if there's a way to do something like that, but I didn't see it. So, let's do. Can't see that over there. Let's do this color. So it looks like it's tied around the tree, something like that. And then let's use this green for grass. Let's see how I can highlight this a little bit. Ooh, maybe put a little yellow in there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm just trying to accent it a little bit. I'm gonna give her a little shade, as if shadow underneath there if I can. Let me use this color. You can tell if there's a little bit of a shadow, right? Okay. And a little blue sky, just to kind of give it a little more depth. And then I still had some yellow on my finger, so it's kind of got some sun in there, which is kind of cool. I didn't have to worry about adding that. Okay, this one's not turning out so bad. I don't know. It's still not me. So, but I feel like I did relax a little bit into it and let it go and to be this. So that is a long video today, and like I said, I think that's why I really like doing the fast modes. So there you go. She's kind of cute. This one turned out not so bad. Like I said, I really feel like because I surrendered and I just allowed myself to just do what I was doing, it was great. So for 50 days, so I've done day 4, so I did start on July 1st, even though I didn't really just start on July 1st. But there you go. Okay, have a great 4th, and I will see you on the other side of the canvas when I do the next couple days, and we'll see what happens. And if I miss a day, I'll just push it forward. That's all. Have a great day. Bye. Thanks for visiting and watching. Bye. No, I'm just responding back to Danny. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to end my video now. Bye.